I feel like OBS is having issues rather than my actual internet, to say the least. 1 second, guys. I am literally dropping all of the frames. What to do? How are we all today, anyway? It just looked like it was stable and then dies off again. I really feel like this is a software issue with OBS. No, I'm dropping. Alright, let me just go through and make sure everything's off what needs to be off. Yeah. Hey Hev, we're just fault checking my. I've just updated OBS and now I can't hold a stable book string, which is ridiculous. 1 second, let me I'm hoping that. What? And my keyboard doesn't seem to be working. Oh god. I've had literally no. I've done speed tests, I've checked everything, I've had no technical issues. I pressed go live on this. I hate Streamlabs OBS. Alright. So it appears we're stable. I have no clue, guys. This is the kind of bullshit that we have to deal with while streaming, apparently. Drinking another bottle of Peroni my partner's mum got me whilst in France. I don't quite know why I got an Italian beer given to me from France. But there we go. Whatever they're into, right? No judgments from me. So we're going to try and play some Stellaris, but with everything what's going on, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. How you doing anyway, Hev? I'm doing okay today. Good to hear that you're not too bad. How was work? We'll see if this will work for us today. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. It worked last time, right? famous last words for me with streaming. I can play games not streaming over and over again and have no issues. As soon as I press go live, every single issue that possibly could happen happens. No idea. That's good. Work was different. Had people in those pictures had been taken for part of you. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you're upgrading. How's the rest of the fleets looking? So we need to design a battleship. Auto design is turned on. What do you mean?
Vessels upgraded.
Nice, a little bit of a gain there. Male handed out the alcohol. I didn't know you was a waitress.
Communications.
You're a bit overqualified for the job, right? I'm gonna go with all large, I think. Or 2 medium on the back, actually. And basically this job is just to what do you mean when? What? I don't know what's going on. Haha, just a bit, I hope. Well, I guess technically until you actually have your graduation, it doesn't count. Oh, is that a thing? Ah, yes, there we go. How weird. I'm liking the look of this. You are going to get a battleship.
Technology secured.
What if we just monthly unity plus 5%? Nice. Fleet command limit increase would be nice. Habitability increase would also be nice. But we're gonna get this and try and not be as behind in research as the game thinks we are. I mean, we're not really that behind in what's important, but because we have quite a number of low-end technologies not researched, the game believes that we're quite a fair way. I can't remember what I'm trying to say. The game thinks we're behind a lot, essentially. So we'll try and deal with that. Continue our expansion. Trade deal offer. 2,000. I don't really need the 2,000 minerals, to be honest. So we got a few people watching. I hope you're all having a good time. Lurkers are welcome, but if you want to jump in chat, that is fine by me. And if not, no problem. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to follow to see you in the future, and you know, all the usual bullshit essentially. If you have anything to add, any advice or playing the game or anything like that, I always can take that. Uh, Not really. I've got the house inspection coming up on Monday, so you know, doing the usual tidying, cleaning, organising, that bullshit. I feel like I've made no progress whatsoever though. Let me check claims. Cause yeah, next lot of war, I'm just gonna conquer the lot. I'm fucking sick of them.
Construction complete.
So some orbital habitats being constructed, which are basically just fake planets. What about you? You've been up to much apart from work? Not really, just work an essay nearly at 1,100 words. How much longer you got for the essay? I feel like you could be doing with being a little better than that by this point. I'm feeling I might put some music on. I don't know though. See, because I listen to a rock metal, bit of pop here and there, punk, things like that. So it puts quite a few people off. What do you guys reckon? Music? Yes? No?
Colonization in progress.
I mean, it will make my VODs unwatchable. So I have to think about that as well. You're not doing anything? Build a mining, research, mining, all the mining stations. I've got 4 weeks to get it done, but I need at least 6,300, but I don't mind music. Might doing a bit, I don't know. I mean, the audio issues would annoy me. And I don't have a cable. Do I not? No, I don't. I'm just looking at what connections are on my mixer. I don't think I have a... No, I don't. I need a 3.5mm to 2/4 inch jacks. Oh well. We are colonizing and upgrading. Ooh, look at all the upgrades. Feels good that I can literally just go through and upgrade the entire planet with the minerals that I have in the bank.
Construction complete. once expanded.
How long till we can go to war with you? Sorry. 94. A while yet. By the way, guys, so if you hear a bit of banging here and there, I'm drinking beer tonight. I already said that. Some Peroni. It's not a bad lager. No, I'll leave you until we got a few more of our people on, and then I'll purge you.
Construction complete.
Social unrest, receive reports of spiritualists. Okay, I can tell that. Spiritualists aren't bad. There's a new game coming out called Frostpunk, and I really want it, but can't afford it, and it's kind of annoying, but kind of not. Is this the one with the weirdly long? No, it's not. I was playing one game and it had a hyperlink that was like this long, and I was looking at it going, what the fuck? It was mad, I tell you. Ah, you're still grading. Where you at? Shouldn't you be building a habitat here? Okay, I don't know why you stopped, but we'll tell you to do it again.
Technology secured.
What's it about? It's kind of difficult. It's city building after the world is ravaged by an ice age, but it's based on steampunk, you know, like Victorian bullshit. It's just a cool game. It's quite popular at the moment because it's just come out, so streaming it would be quite popular, at least with the overall crowd.
War declared.
Who's at war with who? You are here, aren't you? At war with... Oh, you declared war against these guys. The fleet pair is inferior. That's not too bad. Yeah, it is interesting. I quite like it. You should watch somebody stream it sometime, Hef. Or maybe YouTube, if you're not into watching other streams. Although I'd be surprised if you're not. Yeah, I'm glad it makes sense now.
Construction complete.
Right. So, what have we got? Following a long period of growth, first strike, bye, so they become militaristic. Okay. Right. orders to them. So why is it red to me? Huh. It's a little weird. Yeah, I've been thinking about throwing up like a donation goal on the channel and saying to people, this is what I'm going to be buying, this is how much it costs, and try to get some people to help subsidise the cost a little. I don't know. I don't really expect people to give me money for things. I like when people do it's great and I really appreciate it, but I don't expect it, and I feel like having a goal or a target type bullshit going on is probably close to expecting. I don't know, maybe that's just my thinking. So the question is though, what do I do? How are these guys close their borders to me when
Sphere of influence expanded.
Yeah, so for me it's I stream because I enjoy to, not to make money. So that's not what it's about. Don't get me wrong, making some money from here to there and whatnot is nice to help offset costs. Because streaming isn't free, you have to pay for electric and keep maintaining your rigs and internet connection and things. Buy games or DLCs for the games that you're on.
Construction complete.
Huh. Oh, we don't need food. I think I'm just gonna build. No. All research here. Where are you? Yeah. Top. One sec, guys, I'm just doing this.
Sphere of influence expanded.
There we go. But yeah, that's the thing for me is I'm not a career streamer. It's not my job. I don't rely on it for my income, so, and I feel rude asking people for money, because that's the main way you make money through streaming, at least earlier on in the game. Once you get more viewers and more followers, you can get like advertisers and sponsors and things, but you know. So it does look like the stream stabilized, which is always good. So if what I'm seeing is right, the main fleet is like 8,000, even though a secondary fleet outpowers that by quite a bit.
Technology secure.
Okay, what do we want to get? Just what's lowest? There's nothing low. We'll grab that. And I didn't notice this. What's good? Sorry, I feel like I'm missing a point. Also, the delay seems to be worse than usual, so I'm sorry about that, guys. If you feel like I'm not responding quick enough or whatever.
Construction complete.
I thought it might. This bottle of beer looks massive, but when you read it, it's only 620 milliliters. It's only a little over a pint. Would that be well, 658 would be 500. That stream seems to be stable. Yeah, that is definitely good for now. So it's like 80 milliliters more than a pint or something. So it's not really that much beer. Like, the bottle looks massive. Don't get me wrong, I'm not insulting my partner's mum for getting it to me. Peroni is one of the few lagers that I enjoy to drink. I drink lager quite often just because it's cheap. And when you're in as little income as I have, you kind of drink whatever cheap. Sure, we'll extend the deal.
Receiving communications.
It seems like Mr. Goldcoin may have gone to sleep on us before the streaming started. That's a shame. I've got loads of songs stuck in my head. Looks like he has. Yeah. Oh well. Beauty queen of only 18. She has some trouble with herself. United Nations of Earth 1. Nice. Good going, lads. Told her she always belonged to someone else. I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. I want more. Fuck's sake. I've been to the doctors. I told you all on the Discord. And the doctor's like, yeah, there's not much we can do. Like, you probably had a chest infection in the past, but now you don't, so you just have to get over it. I'm like, thanks, man.
War declared.
So I can only get one leisure district. Fair enough. Grab that, and then we're trying to get more research at the moment, so that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll get the recipe and power. What's that? 1224. How much power do you take? 1.8. You got, say, 2, 4, 6, 8. Have you got marine fast stuck in your head? I do have marine fast stuck in my head currently.
Construction
Recruit zone. All the crazy shit's going on up here, like West Port second. Agriculture zone, not interested. Astro mining, not interested. We'll grab more power. Along the thing to you who you are. By the way, guys, just in case anybody's wondering, is I fully know I'm bad at singing. I just don't care. Like somebody in one of my streams once asked, basically, "Do you know you're bad at singing?" And I'm like, I'm fully aware. I don't care. I sing because I have random shit stuck in my head. Spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Is it this sector? Yes, it is. How's sector doing? You got 12,000 minerals. Fruitful endeavor sector. Sounds about right.
Communications.
2,000 power, but you saw it dropping. That sector has more minerals than my main mineral storage. I might drain you. No, it's not quite worth it yet.
Construction complete.
Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Coming out, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Coming out, follow my lead. Coming out, follow my lead. If someone gets a song stuck in their head, it's pretty well known they'll sing it. We've all been there. Very true. Very true. One sec, guys. I think my cat's meowing. Outside. Apparently it's not, as I'm just hearing it. It's like when you got well, I do have headphones on when I'm streaming. When you have headphones on, you think you can hear like your mum or your partner or something shouting you. You're like, what? And it turns out they've not been shouting you the entire time. Been there, done that. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. I've now got Ed Sheeran stuck in my head. It smells like smoke outside, which is slightly concerning. Yeah, I've been thinking of late, should I start playing games that are more... what's the word? You know, not famous, more popular on Twitch, that I don't necessarily enjoy as much. It would give me viewers. When my friend was streaming Far Cry 5 when it first came out, and he got a shit ton of new followers and viewers. Let's get resilience and nice. But I face this dilemma a lot when my viewing numbers drop and I start thinking, should I start streaming things like Fortnite? Even though I'm really bad at the game, and generally end up saying no, because I stream because I enjoy it, and if I'm just streaming games because they're popular, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy that. Yeah, I get listening to music in the event, and it turns out something in the music. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do it all the time. Or if it's just like in the background audio of a game or something. My show cost me 85.
Receiving
I'm not gonna lead you
communications.
to it, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Secondary fleet could do with an extra... a few, What do you mean fleet is already at full strength? Weird. Is that destroyer not a thing anymore? Yeah. So I can't... I don't know what that's about. We'll give you another cruiser. And another 4 corvettes. Go on. That'll do me. Weird game.
Construction complete.
I didn't put my dinner on my fitness pal. Let's just do that before I forget. I've still got another 400 calories yet. By now you should somehow realize what you're not to do. Oh wait, I said the wrong word. Feels the way I do about you now. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Construction
You
complete.
guys don't like me, right? Unfriendly. Yeah, I didn't think you did. But why is there red? So I can't close my borders to them, but they can to me. That seems wrong. I need the bathroom already. That's a bad sign. How long have I been streaming? Let's have a look. 1 second. I've not even been streaming an hour. Right guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a moment. Hev, if anyone jumps in chat, just let them know where I've gone, please. And we are back. Thank you, Heather, for that. As always, you're awesome. And we have another orbital habitat ready. Sure. I hope this cough clears soon, because the infection, according to the doctor's, gone.
Technology secured. Construction complete.
Can I build any? So we can't build any more in here anyway. Right here. Build 3. Nice. So, I say our power income has dropped a lot recently. Something to keep an eye on.
Technology secured.
Talking 35 months for that. Who said Carter? Oh my god, I better have. Ooh. What? Who are you? And why are you here? Are you coming from somewhere else? Oh, it's these guys with the wormhole bullshit. My elbow is wet, and I don't know why. Did I put my arm down after I wash my hands? Possibly. Knowing me, I probably dip my elbow in after washing my hands or something. I will upgrade you while we're at it. You have... We need power at the moment. So another power world it looks like. No, I didn't want that. Power. 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 Do we have an alien zoo? Yeah, we'll wait for that. We will put an alien zoo though, but everything else gets to be power, and then we're gonna put Bavarian. Oh, you know, the usual bullshit. I do still have that tune stuck in my head.
Technology secured.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Oh, you're here. So put your hands up, let's jukebox and then read up, dance and sing like, girl, you know I want your love. You'll always have me for somebody like me. This cough is really irritating. 17 months on that. 24. We'll get plasma thrusters. I'm glad you got the song stuck in my head. I'm in love with the shawty. One sec. Well, this ain't good. A wise choice. Upon your surrender, you become a historian. You can contribute resources and multi-personnel to ongoing war. Beyond that, however, you may not be required to take part in the action fighting. Contact lead to devices until we have secured the galaxy. You misunderstand, we meant your surrender. Nice. Huh. They're all the way over there, so I'm not concerned. A little unrest here still. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. So they can't attack them, and they can't attack them because our borders are closed. Huh.
Construction complete.
I mean, you're front line, so shipyards kind of make sense, to be honest.
Colonization in progress.
So
Construction complete.
I was hoping it was these guys opening the borders. I would have gone to war with these and fucked them up then. Oh well. It does appear that we got one of the most powerful fleets in the galaxy. So I'm not too bothered. Do we have side ships left? All the way over there. You'll do. I'll assign a scientist. Anyone, doesn't fucking matter. Because I want you to explore this wormhole. What a big mess inside. A little bit lost without you. By the way, guys, I am listening to music now. Having it stuck in my head made me want to. But you guys can't hear it because I'm trying not to get copyright struck, which is not really what you want. I'm really surprised that you managed, I'll be honest, to win that war. So get to them damn humans, like cockroaches. I won't listen. I've literally just put it on there. I've just put. The good thing about having a mixer is you can mix in whatever you want to which outgoing source thing. Output, I meant to say, but that didn't happen. I mean, moving to these two and have. That's a long way to go between the two. Concerned about these, you see.
Construction complete. Building.
Quiet stream again. It's starting to get a bit concerning.
Construction complete.
I don't think so, Hev.
Construction complete.
Ooh. So they have two wormholes. We know that this one goes to here. At least that's the presumption. We don't have another wormhole. Okay. That could be interesting. It's fine to wonder, Hev. No, no issue from me. I mean, the next room. Sometimes I wish she was you. I guess she never really moved on. So, we're being currently held back by influence, by the way, guys. Got all these monies and minerals and nothing to spend it on. I guess you can be terraformed to an ocean world and cost 5,000. Yeah, we can afford that. Trading hub +2. Nice. It's really good to hear your voice. Say my name, it sounds so sweet. Hearing those words, it makes me weak. Nice. So, I'm not sure what to do. You should open borders to these guys and let them destroy them. They have claims on the systems, right? You can do that. Confirmed open borders. And they've opened borders to us. Nice. I don't think I know the one you're singing. Okay. Lips of an Angel by Hinder or Hinder. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Construction complete.
So they shoot the military through here and attack the rest of them. Then when they win, I can attack them. Ooh, tablet, you're not meant to be making noises.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Well, I've not no more issues with stream unstable. Stream being destabilized? Unstable? Unstable was right first time. Never mind. Sorry about that, guys. I was just got a message that I had to respond to. So we've let them go through. They'll attack them. They'll win the war, and then you know we'll do the same thing to them. I keep hitting everything with my hands today. Holding me up, spread your wings as you go.
Construction complete.
Take you back to hallelujah, yo ho.
Technology secured. Construction complete.
So I've just read something quite interesting, guys. Something I'm not going to talk about it through, it's personal. Anyway, I just need to reply to this. But I'm not going to stop playing or talking. I mean, it's only Hev, so Hev talk to me and I'll talk back.
War declared. Construction complete.
Sorry about that. I'm on a lot of autism groups, and somebody put a post on that and made me think I know exactly what that is. So I'm just thinking I know I'm hungry, but I don't know what for. I'm always hungry, and by always hungry I mean always hungry to eat chocolate, and that's why I'm fat. I'm not really fat, by the way, guys. I've lost a lot of weight. Who's put claim? These guys have put claim on me. Well, guys, it looks like this is gonna happen. Claims. Right, you.
Technology secure.
Declare war. Conquer.
We
Declare
have
war.
declared war
Done.
to safeguard our
Let's hit them
interests.
hard and hit them fast. You move in there. You attack fleet. Ah. Move to the back system. Yeah, it seems like they're let's move to that system. I want to at least take to this point. The last 2 days I've eaten quite a bit for me. I've been really hungry. I put it on the Discord, didn't I? I was saying, problem with being on a long-term weight loss plan like I have been, which is basically eating maybe pregnant, Hev, who knows. The problem with being on a long-term weight loss plan is every now and then your body realises it's in starvation mode and freaks out, and then you eat everything in sight.
Spaceport under attack.
So what are you up to now? 11,000. And you're up to, not you, 14.8. Engage. What?
Attacking enemy vessels.
What do you mean no route to fuck off? Stupid game. Good to hear. I mean, unless you want to be pregnant, then I guess it's not good to hear. And we are winning. Oh, another fleet's just joined. Another 2 fleets. There's no route. What do you mean there's no route? Could be my growth spurt final time to catch up. Maybe. Who knows? What? We're gonna win, but it's hurting us. Or do you have a planet? I see what your problem is now. Oh, God. I'm listening to Psychosocial currently. I did not realise that I had a planet. Nice. I don't want to be so good to hear. Then good to hear. Congratulations that you're not pregnant. Never thought I'd say that. But there we go. But you know how these things are. You never know, and there's no point presuming. I'm dancing with my demons. So we're gonna take this planet, military fleet on. What are you like? 530? Damn. I wanna fall wide awake on the armies, and we wanna give you a general butcher. Adaptable. We'll give you butcher. Inside. And nobody can fade me. Listen to Linkin Park, by the way, guys. Copyright is good in one sense, but irritating in other. I mean, I understand that these people basically created what they have and they worked hard on it and things, and I respect that wholeheartedly as a content creator of one form or another. But at the same time, you know, it's irritating that I can't play their music when I'm not directly profiting off it.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
But that's just me.
Planetary invasion commenced. Construction
Overall,
complete.
I'm glad we have copyright protection laws, obviously. Other for what's been missing right here.
Construction complete.
How are we doing? We're gonna win, but damn, as it hurt us.
Technology secured. Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
We won. You didn't even have a commander or a general or whatever. welcome to the jungle on there, guys. So you don't need repairing. Did they have a fleet? Not really. I'm gonna say to you to follow you. I'm gonna say you to push on. Well, we basically wiped out the fleet. The fleet power is equivalent, they say. So let's show them exactly. Wait, pause a second. Let's show them exactly what we can have. What do you mean? Some of you will let me have more than 10 destroyers. No idea what's going on, but there we go. And we'll jump another 2 corvettes on the while we're at it. Good song, yes. I completely read that differently. I just saw the word wax and my mind went, you know how these things are, right? Fire rate increase. So 15.3 to 16,000 fleet power. Yeah, not interested in any of this bullshit right now. Extend the deal, cost me 5,000, but it's worth it. You, we want that, and you of course want the ferrying power plant, and then start. Oh, you will want a alien zoo bullshit thing. Where you at? Am I blind? Oh, it's there right at the top. Duh, idiot. Phone's vibrating. I'll check it in a second.
Construction complete.
Quantum missiles. Battleship. We don't have enough battleships fielded at the moment for that to be worth it. That's the thing, is when you got those so few battleships. Sorry guys. This being ill business is bullshit. I tell you, I hate it. Everything's bullshit today. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm gonna move you guys on. Where do we have claims against? Just these. So once we take that, we've won. Unless we decide to grab some more claims. I'm gonna grab both of those. That'd be a nicer growth. So they're fleet parity equivalent. Which means technically, just picked one. Picked one of what? Oh, that makes more sense. Research. Sure, I'll do. We've really become a force to be reckoned with in the galaxy, haven't we? At around 30,000 fleet power, off the top of my head. I feel kind of sorry for these stations. Imagine having a fleet like that attack you, you'd be sat in your station like, well, yeah. Why do I love you? Hate everything about you. Well, I would hate to be that station. Achieve war goals. So claims, do we have all the claims? Seem like it. Well, we'll send this guy on a random thing of beating up some stations and whatnot until we can win. Unless, one sec, no, we can settle. Yes, look at that. An extra chunk gain. Until we can we declare war on you? As soon as our ships are in the position, we're gonna demand vassalization. They'll say no, and then we will, you know. You can look after these
Receiving communications.
systems for me, computer. I hate you love me. So I'm gonna vassalize this guy like I wanted to originally. Is it gonna be nice? Demand vassalization. Confirm. They're gonna say, we will soon reduce forever spring to ashes and become public. Yep, I was expecting that. Declare war. We are going to vassalize.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
You go straight here. You do whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. The rules they will not hear. What's vassalize? Essentially make them my slave empire where they do what I say. Not quite what I say, but if I go to war, they give me perks of their income and research and things, and if I go to war, they also join the war. And when I'm at war, the fleets with vassals with me as well. The fleets will try to get to my fleet to reinforce them. I need the bathroom again, and I need another beer. So guys, same as always, have if anyone pops in, let them know. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Gonna go to the bathroom, grab beer, you know, usual things for a Friday night. I'm back. Guys, terrible news. Not quite. Rook Buggers, Rook? I'm not gonna call you Mr. Rook. Mr. Rook, thanks for joining us. They're not an alliance, it's a slave. It's slavery. So unless you consider slaves part of the family, don't consider this an alliance. It's kind of like how all of us... No, it's not quite. I don't know. Yeah, I understand, but I'm looking for the military support, to be honest, Rook. Also, welcome to the stream, my friend. You seem new. I just nipped to the bathroom. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that basically is right.
Colonization
Consider it
progress.
for in-game purposes, but in general, it's just a slave empire what kind of does your bidding-ish. No problem, man, no problem. How you doing? I'm also bad news, guys. I'm running out of beer. I've only got 3 left. It's terrible. You do a better job of explaining than me, and that's what's important. I've got 2 vassals. I won't mind another. I mean, are vassals even involved? Are you loyal on that? Yeah? I don't know. Thanks for the, like I said, 100%. I'm glad that you explained it. Are you new to the stream, Mr. Rook? You have 2 no, I have about 500. Yeah. 400 odd, close to 500, that kind of thing. Let's deal with this. You have a lot more hours than me, but there we go. So tell me about yourself, man. Where you from? What do you like? What kind of games? Do you stream yourself? Those kind of things. Yeah, not seen you stream before, but I think I spoke to you in combat against the stream. Possibly? I don't know. I watch a limited number of streamers, but they host loads of people, and I like watching the host people, but I never actually follow them. So you might have. I don't know. Your name seems familiar, which is why I was confused. If you're liking the content, hit follow. Other games that I play is RimWorld. I've been playing Rome Total War recently, which is a 14-year-old game. I'm hopefully gonna. Excuse me. I'm ill at the moment. I hope to get Frostpunk at some point soon. So you know, I stream my own little type of games. I'm not one for just randomly streaming Fortnite because it's popular. Yeah, I'm waiting on Britannia.
Enemy presence exposed.
As in, you're waiting for me to play Britannia? Is that what you mean? Sorry if I misunderstand. They got past our defences. Should I be that bothered? Am I that bothered? I mean, I'm not really that bothered. I thought my game process. Depends. Check one. Yeah, we can take that. Oh, I'm a strategy gamer. Stellaris, Total War, CNC. Command and Conquer. Oh my god, it's been such a long time since I played that. Oh, I got it on disc somewhere. Command and Conquer 3, I think. I love the Total War series, but I don't like the new ones. I hate the new ones. Anything past Medieval 2 or Rome, the original Rome Total War, I love. Anything before it, I meant. Anything after it, I don't enjoy playing. And also, Total War Empire was the worst thing ever created. That was called a video game. General Zero. Yeah, definitely. That was up there. I loved being the terrorist guys who could have Scud missiles towards the end of your tech tree and just kind of nuke the enemy. No, that was the way to play the game. So where are you from? Unless you already said that. Also, the thing that got me into this into the genre, by the way, was medieval Total War. Well, actually, no, I had Command and Conquer, the very... excuse me. The original Command and Conquer on PlayStation 1. That got me into RTSs. Right, you go and deal with this bullshit. 1.2k harassing me like that.
Planetary invasion commenced. Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
A Londoner, nice man. I am from near Manchester. I like, if I have that information about you guys, I like to give you the same information back. I think it's unfair to expect you to give information and me not to. I expect this to go everywhere, but I'm going to try adding lamb to my lager. Is it going to fizz? It doesn't fizz too bad. I hope I added enough lime though, because it's quite full. It's just shit lager, by the way. Some cheap French imported shite. By the way, Rook, if you're enjoying the content, hit follow because, well, following's good. I'm not very good at selling myself. That sounded a bit dodgy, but you know what I mean. Oh, that was not enough lamb at all. I'll add some more in a minute. I mean, we could do it more per income. That's only so high because I've got a per edict capacity, whatever it's called, going at the moment. Over capacity over. I keep saying overflow in my head, but it's not. It's you know what I mean, guys. None of these are really popping out to me, if I'm being honest. Mr. Rook has followed. Thank you, Mr. Rook, for the follow. Highly appreciated. I have a Discord. If you're interested, let me know and I'll drop you the link. But you don't have to do. By the way, I do giveaways on Discord and on Twitch randomly for my followers. I only let people know after they follow. Mining guilds, you think? I'll go with that. I can't even afford. Never mind. I forgot it costs 250. So you're engaging, that's fine. So we've already took it, I didn't realise. I'm not paying attention at all here apparently. Looks like we're at war with these guys as well, right? No? Capacity overload. That's what I wanted. That's what I was trying to say. What? Why'd you have to go all the way around? Do you have 2 planets here? Oh yes, so you do. So yeah, I played mostly strategy games to be honest, Rook, so you'll feel very at home here.
Sphere of influence expanded.
I stream most days. I don't have a schedule up on here. It's on my Discord. I should probably order on here. I schedule most days from about 9 PM British time. But sometimes I start between 8 and 9. I always take Wednesday off because it's date night with my partner. And I usually take Saturday or Sunday off, but very infrequently both. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask away. Your game on spectrum comes from the fact that I'm autistic, so if you have any questions about autism, I don't mind answering that either. Oh, we're gonna have to wear them down a bit, aren't we? Oh, we got another army actually. Somebody told me Have you got a boyfriend that look like a girlfriend? But generally I'm quite open. Sometimes I excuse me. Sometimes I'm vague about what I say, so I'll say I'm from near Manchester, where I'm probably about 10 miles from Manchester. Because I'm not going to say my hometown. You know what I mean? Gotta look after your own safety when you're online. This lager is far superior to some lime cordial, has to be said. Right guys, my chat has just crashed. Again, as per usual. Give me a second, I'm reopening it. Right, can someone test chat for me? I think I fixed it. Test, thank you Mr. Rook. Chat's working again. Basically I use a chatting app on my tablet, but my tablet's really old because I can't afford to replace it, so every now and then it crashes. You'll get used to technical difficulties on my channel. Long story cut short is I have the cheapest equipment I can possibly run while streaming. Well, not really. My computer is really expensive and everything else is really cheap. Because, well, because in it. If I'm being honest. And that's happened when we don't have capacity overload. Almost no per income. Excuse me again. This coughing is really annoying. Fucking building. Like, you can reform now and get your mining guilds. Yeah, but I don't really need more mineral income, that's the thing. I'd rather keep bank some more influence first. Let's do this.
Planetary invasion commenced.
I'm quite happy with how things are going here. She fucking hates me. Also, Rook, I swear a lot, so if that bothers you, I won't be watching me for very long. How old are you, by the way? Like she had none. Took them away. So yeah, we're gonna have to conquer every single system, which won't be difficult. They don't have any alloys, do they? No. By the way, Mr. Rook, that is the link to my Discord if you're interested in joining. If not, don't worry about it. You don't have to. Another thing, how are you finding Twitch Prime? Do you like having it?
Construction complete.
I love a bit of Vikings and the Tick. And the Tick? What? Eh? No idea what you just said, man. I'm quite confused right now. Oh, on Prime. That makes more sense. I don't have Prime myself. I mean, I use my mum's Amazon Prime for next day delivery, but I can't use it for things like Prime Video and Twitch Prime. She looks sad. I prefer Netflix as far as online video content goes. Not for any reason. You go and deal with that, and you're going there. But yeah, man, if you like the shows on it. Have you watched Lost in Space yet? That was good. Are you going to engage the station or not? Let's see. What did you think of it? I really enjoyed it.
Foreign power is hailing us.
Oh. Did we conquer them? I didn't want to conquer them, I wanted to vassalize. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't understand how this game works. Yeah, I see where it goes now, is it? Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a premise created in it, and now I've got to work out what they're going to do with it to make it like Lost in Space, the original. I 100% agree. I am looking forward to it. I didn't want to conquer them. So are they my subject now? Why are you disloyal? Let's try and help you with your loyalty. Do you want some entry credits? That'll do. And the loyal. I mean, I gained a vassal, so I'm not too... Alter Kerman, yeah, I love Alter Kerman. I've watched the new Star Trek. Discovery. I quite enjoyed that.
Technology secured.
I'll tackle to war with you guys again. 13. 5 years. Not too bad. We'll grab you. And... yeah, I enjoy it, but I prefer the Orville. What's the Orville? That's not something I've seen. I wouldn't mind claiming these frontline systems like these. To start with. Orville? Doesn't ring a bell. I liked it, as in Discovery, but I feel like they could have kept it a little more. The guy that made Family Guy, Seth. I liked it, do not get me wrong, but I feel like they could have dialed back a little bit. I feel like it was too reimagined for a lot of like Star Trek purists to enjoy, if that makes sense. But I want you to, but I don't know what to do. I can't commit you. Just believe this real. Me, I would. Excuse me again. This cough is really pissing me off. I wasn't that bothered by it, but a lot of the people, my friends who are really real Star Trek nerds, not like me, was really not upset but irritated by the too futuristic aspect. I'm like, it's a sci-fi, and they're like, yeah, but you can still be too futuristic. So I was like, whatever, man. Believe what you want to believe. I mean, I understand what they were saying. I don't think they were saying it as well as they could have done. Fair enough. I don't really like comedies, so probably won't be for me. I'll give it a try at some point, though. 7,000 minerals. Let's see. First thing I want to do is put in power. And then these twos, I'm going to do research, all the research. And then I'm going to get you, and leave you like that. Oh, clear you. Clear. Clear. Like that. That'll do for now. Star Trek is always going to be heard when they keep trying to reboot stuff. I agree with that. They should just carry on from where Voyager finished like 20 years on. I understand that. I feel like... One sec. I'm listening to music right now, and I don't want to, because I'm actually on about something I'm interested in. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. The issue with reimagining Star Trek, with keeping it in the same timeline, is... Especially when you do it a decade before. It's not like 100 years. Like Enterprise, I really enjoyed Star Trek Enterprise. I know a lot of people didn't, and I can understand why they didn't. But to me, Star Trek Enterprise made sense in the prime timeline, 100%. Where this Discovery, it seems, do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm nerding out right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Discovery seemed like it was in it might make it into the prime timeline proper, but so far it seems dodgy as fuck. I hated this new Star Trek movies, they were terrible. Also the fact that pulse phasers were only invented, I think it was like 80 years after Discovery, yet they have pulse phasers, really bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me. Exactly, it was early enough not to interfere, you get it. But the fact that the Discovery has pulse phasers, but pulse phasers weren't invented until well after the pulse phasers weren't invented until well after Kirk was around, means that, you know, they shouldn't exist. Just to name one issue. And there was loads of other, what's the word? What it's called when it's like, make sure you're still in the timeline. Continuity issues, that's the word. There was loads of them, and it really wound me up. Kirk is around. No, I completely understand that. Kirk is around, and I think they can pull it back into prime time zone. But how come prime timeline? Sorry, but how come there was no mention of a spore drive in any of the other Star Treks? Like, don't you think Voyager was at least considered the idea of using a spore type drive to get back if it was known about, and at least looked into it? If not actually managed to implement it, they would at least thought about it and tried. But yeah, they didn't even, it was never mentioned in any episode. I don't know, maybe I'm just being picky, and that's just my issue with the spore drive. And I think the spore drive was the thing what really wound me up the most about it. If the spore drive didn't exist, the rest of it would have been, I think, pretty awesome. And I understand why it exists. It exists for the same reason the warp drive originally existed, which was as a plot device, as a way of creating new plots. And I 100% understand that that's why it was there. I completely 100% understand why that choice was made to create it. But at the same time, it doesn't mean I have to agree with the choice. When you've got a fan base as passionate as Star Trek fan bases, the last thing you want to be doing is having artistic freedoms. There's a very, very, very specific timeline, technology tree and things inside Star Trek, and it's quite well documented. So to to go about it, like to have holographic communication on the Discovery, when holographic communication was only implemented on the Defiant halfway through its life cycle, is ridiculous. And that's just to name one thing. Well, a second thing. Things like that what irritates me. And then the uniform looks just so different from the uniforms used in the beginning of the original series as well. I understand that they was trying to bridge the blue boiler suits of Enterprise with the new uniforms of the original series, or new in quotations. But come on, seriously, that was not a bridge. Sorry, I'm gonna stop ranting now, but you get what I mean. So these guys are my vassals. You guys are massively inferior to me, right? Well, I'm gonna keep going to war with these guys for now and expanding the old-fashioned way, which is building star bases. Well, they can't use the uniform due to CBS and Paramount lawsuit. But no, you see, Netflix owns the right to my knowledge, Netflix bought out the majority of the rights for the Star Trek copyright, didn't they? Or whoever it was who made Discovery, I'm sure, on Netflix. So if you can use the logo, you can probably use the uniform design, is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that it should have been vastly different, like it should have been exactly the same, but oh, Toad, I don't know how to say your name. No, Netflix bought the Euro distribution. Oh, so who created Discovery then? You'll have to inform me on that, because I don't keep up to date. Toys Mia's Toide? Welcome to the stream. Sorry guys, by the way, I'm dyslexic, so misreadings and misspellings are common. Are you playing with any mods? I am not playing with any mods currently. This is only my second playthrough of, I forgot what the last DLC was called, Apocalypse. So I'm still getting used to the game yet. It was made by CBS. So CBS and Paramount had a lawsuit. That's interesting though. Is it Todde? Am I right there? Todde? I don't know how to say the second one, so Todde? Or Todai? Is it option 1, Todde? Option 2, Todai? Tell me that. The Forge. Oh, so it was still made by CBS. Fair enough. That makes sense. I do think we need a further in the future version of Star Trek though, Rook. I agree with you though. Especially when in Enterprise there was the Enterprise E, and you saw it and it was a slipstream ship that was like all black on the exterior. Now that, man, I would love to see a story of that. I'm talking about the temporal civil war and things like that. Now that would be a good premise for a very vastly different Star Trek. That was something I'd be love to watching. So is it Todai or Todde? Come on, man. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I don't keep up to date with copyrights and
Construction complete.
Video rights and things, so it's good to have somebody who does keep up to date, at least with the Star Trek. I got a lot into the storylines and things, and not really into the way it works. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like it'd be fucking awesome to have a future based on like the Enterprise E, for instance. Or even, as bad as this was said, even talking about the time between First Contact and Enterprise. Because that's so undocumented in the Star Trek universe that you could basically go balls to the walls for the most part. in your storyline, and nobody could really argue as such. I want to take this system. There we go. Yeah, or a miniseries that focuses on other races. Ooh, now that'd be interesting. Like talking about the Klingons when they first got warp travel. Now that would be something that'd be interesting as well. Because the Klingons, I feel like the Klingons, if I remember correctly, acquired it from wherever. I don't think the Klingons invented warp drive. They bought it or conquered it or something. Same with the Ferengi. The Ferengi bought warp technology, didn't they, if I remember correctly? I don't know.
Technology secured.
But yeah, I definitely think Discovery traded with the Romulans, I think. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because they... Well, no. They traded... I know what you're thinking of. They traded cloaking technology from the Romulans. They traded the D7 battlecruiser in return. The designs for. Which, by the way, in my opinion, was a bad deal on the Romulan side. Now, maybe a miniseries based around that deal, now that would be interesting.
Construction complete.
Yeah, some all interesting ideas. I just think there's a lot of people who are still interested in Star Trek that if you stick to the original plotline and the original designs, which I know it's difficult because when they had the It's a Wrap auction and sold everything off, they kind of fucked themselves over a little bit for future Star Trek stuff.
Savage hordes touching down.
Guess what? But yeah. All the old sci-fis are suffering at the moment. Suffering in, as in like Star Wars as well, with some of their stuff and Star Wars isn't looking. Yeah. Very true. So we're gonna lose wherever the fuck that planet was. I didn't even pay attention, but we'll retake it. I'm not too concerned.
Buildings ruined.
To be fair, I've not watched any of the new Star Wars. That's not true. I watched the one that ended up on Netflix. Vassal Eyes. No, we're just gonna declare war, conquer.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
I usually talk like, no, what do you mean? There we go. I usually say a long war speech when I declare war, but I can't even be bothered. At least we have Marvel. True, true. At least they're sticking to a lot of the original premise. Although, if you listen to how Iron Man was in the comics versus the movies, it's very different. So, you know. Artistic freedoms are okay, but when you massively create plot holes from your remakes, you gotta question a lot of things. Like, what the fuck were they thinking when they created it, for instance? I think I scared Mr. Toddy off with my lack of ability to say his name. Sorry, Toddy. Because I have to say, there are definitely no gaping plot holes in Marvel stuff. Honest.
Tile blocker cleared.
I didn't realise I'd been live for 2 hours. I said Mr. Rook, talking to you has definitely made the time fly by. Kind of feel sorry for these little guys. I should probably move an army up into position. Do I only have the one army now? I don't really care. Right click. Enter orbit. What do you want? Oh, is this?
Tile blocker
Right.
cleared.
Grass the Void, no. Galactic Contender. I want to be able to create ring worlds and that bullshit. Galactic Wonders. Mega engineering technology. Yeah, I'm not gonna. At least lots, but they do work as a film universe if you don't dig too deep. Yeah, I get that. Like, alternative universes are fine when they're specifically meant to exist, but I don't know, it irritates me. I'm a stiffler for good story continuity in things. You know how things are. Ah, so we need influence to build that. That's fine. That's for me is if you have story breaking plot holes, that really kills it for me. Where in Marvel, you can kind of watch each movie. Maybe not the Avengers and that, but like. Yeah, I agree with that one as well. But there is definitely a laid back. I feel like there was. One sec. There was a stark change in the movies, Marvel movies, and because you could clearly see it, you could work it out. Do you know what I mean? From the original Superman, got to go a week of early mornings is starting to catch up with me tonight. Have a good stream. Thanks, Hev, no worries. Yeah, there's a clear divide, I think, in Marvel movies where they switched from the original storylines, I guess, to the new one, which is what I'm calling the Avengers storyline. And I feel like because there was that clear change, which I think started with the Iron Man movie, the original, that that's not as bad. But when you kind of mix and match and that, even to a, what's the word? Like with Star Trek, you fully knew of the different timelines that exist. You had Mirror Universe timeline, which was very vastly different than it was meant to be, and then you had kind of the Kelvin timeline, which is the. Am I dropping frames or yeah? What? Sorry about that, guy. I dropped a bunch of frames randomly. And then you had the Kelvin timeline, which once again you knew what it was, so it's not too bad. How did you get there first? That's worrying. But yeah, so when you have clear divides in timelines, it's not as bad. But then when you get like Discovery or the new Star Wars, which are meant to be either a continuation or a prequel, and it kind of fucks it up a bit. It irritates me.
Technology secured.
Auto curating vault. Next, we want to get biolabs. But that's just me anyway. Also, Ruckers, since you are new, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like about the way I stream or schedule or anything, I don't know. I mean, I extend that to anyone. Any of my viewers can ask basically anything they want, and for the most part, it doesn't really bother me. I just wanted a Luke Skywalker kick-ass film. Didn't we all, man? Didn't we all? I also don't understand that they wanted to use the same actors for... Okay, whatever. I also understand that they wanted to use the same actors for the same characters, which would mean that they would have to be 20, 30, whatever years on. I don't know how many years on it is from it, because I said I've not really watched them. But, like Han Solo and Princess Leia and that. Yeah, I think it's impressive that an entire new stellar empire, what looks very similar to the Empire, whatever they call it, the thing, manages to like exist in such a short period of time. You have to give it to them. Impressive efficiency.
Planetary invasion commenced.
What are these sticky out bullshit things for? Some kind of strange solar panel, maybe? I feel like once you have anti-matter technology, solar panels become quite... But for 5 years, I think since Jedi. But you get the idea, is I understand that they wanted it to be a similar amount of time. But to have an entire new galactic power exist in such a short period of time is irritating, and either they are massively more efficient than anything ever existed, or maybe it was, I don't know, a coup? I don't know. But they're very similar to the Empire. I don't like that. I just let it be the Empire, you know? Why did it have to be somebody different? Or, I guess the Empire wasn't exactly doing well in the last series, to be fair. But you get what I mean.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
And we'll win that war very shortly. You go and heal. Yeah, I'm glad that you agree. There's maybe it will be worked out in the future. Like maybe there'll be more explanation in the future and things like that. I don't know, but I say it was highly irritating. You have a defensive pact with you guys, which I'm not too concerned about. You're like pathetic by all explanations. I don't care about any of this. Let's just deal with that extra planet there. Nope, wrong one. I'll always click the wrong one first. I'm guessing you. There you go. These 200, I forget that. Ah, that's better. Some actual power income now. What do you want to upgrade? Everything. Oh yeah, you're my power world, aren't you? What the hell is that?
Construction complete.
Well, Mr. Rook and anyone else who's still watching, I'm going to call it a night. This being ill really tires you out, and I've been trying to keep up my stream schedule. I had to take yesterday off because I was just that tired. And as you can hear, my chest is starting to hurt. So thank you everyone who comes by to watch. Thank you everyone who talked in chat, which was Heather, Rook, and Toadie, who didn't follow, so I probably will never see again, but oh well. I hope you all have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever the fuck, wherever you are, whatever time zone you're watching this, whether you watch it live or not. I hope things are going well for you. And as always, I hope that oh crap, I've said it wrong. I meant to say, and as always, thank you to new followers, which in this situation is Mr. Rook. And last but not least, all I can say is cheerio.